Hi guys, welcome to day 2. I'm so excited that you're here with me today. So today we're going to speak about the role of boredom. Yesterday we were talking about how weight gain um, and feeling a little bit down and stress and depression can affect you. Today we're going to speak about how boredom does that. And yeah, you can almost imagine it, right? It's a huge factor really in gaining weight, and mostly because you haven't done any activity and work isn't as busy as it used to be. And if you were in an office and now you're home and the couch is quite close to where your office space is, there's a lot less of walking to and from the car, up and down elevators, all of those things you don't do anymore. So the truth is, when you're bored and there's nothing to do, the first thing we really want to do is eat. Yeah. Um, so we can especially attribute weight gain to this because dopamine is a hormone that plays a role in this. It's a neurotransmitter in the brain, and it helps control reward and pleasure centers. Okay, and dopamine drops. Okay, and it looks for ways to fulfill that hormone. So we're not having these lovely chats over the water cooler, or at lunchtime with friends and workmates. You need to find a way to fulfill this hormone. So usually you kind of go to the junk food, really, and really non-healthy options, because they just make you feel good, not because they taste good, by the way. They just remind you of a time where you would have been interacting with friends in a social environment. So the real reason that you find that the dopamine drops is that it's just not being stimulated by these activities that we used to do. Yeah. So here's a couple of ways that you can reduce being bored. Number one, learn something new. Loads of people have been kind of learning new languages, learning other ways in which they can read faster, just new things that they're interested in. Personally, I am learning how to lucid dream better. So that's my new learning. But it could be anything for you. It could be, playing an instrument, learning music, improving your cognitive function with some, Sudoku or whatever it is. The idea is just you need some sort of mental stimulation, and whether you want to write a short story or do anything, any of the examples that I gave, just try keep your brain active and choose these activities that are specifically stimulating your brain, and just kind of get out of the habit of being bored. All right. Number 2, this is one of my favorite, is journal. Oh my goodness. Open up a document, either a Word document or whatever it is you use, and or notebook, and start writing. Write whatever it is you want to write. This is very similar to meditation, because you're just calming your mind down and you're being very intentional about the just one thing that you're doing and being very present. It's a bit more active than meditation, I know, but it's less imaginative, in the sense that you can just brain dump and let anything just come out. Okay, who knows what this could lead to. You could even end up writing a book, but this is the start of it, which is the amazing bit, isn't it? So the last one, third thing I need you to do, is figure out what you really want to do. Yeah, figure out what you really want to do. I use journals every day so that I can keep writing. Sometimes I brain dump, sometimes I plan, sometimes I go back on previous plans I had, check how much I've done. Haven't done that much, I need to get going with that. But the reality is, sometimes when you start writing and planning what you want, you actually uncover a few things that you didn't even realize were there, like staring you in the face. So these are really amazing things that you can do to kind of break the cycle of boredom, really. Okay, so I suggest you just have a look at your recipe diary today, and pick a really yummy meal, and let me know how it got on. Okay, so just post in the group. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.